They're joining us from Seoul, South Korea. How would you describe maybe the difference in how they see baseball there and how we see it?
It's just a really interesting dynamic. They've done it for years. This goes on from the 80s on, and this is part of their baseball culture. And I remember when we were doing the KBO, they had told us, I wish you guys could see it with the full stands. But here they took it to another level.
Before this unfolded, a lot of pomp and circumstance in Seoul, the 9th international opener outside.
It was awesome, man.
It's been awesome. The atmosphere's been great. It's been very electric.
In Korean baseball culture, winning isn't everything. Fans want to be entertained.
A lot of them have gone to the night markets.
Food, I couldn't even tell you what we had.
안녕하세요, 원다입니다. MLB 월드투어 서울 시리즈가 개막 2차전 종료와 함께 막을 내렸습니다. 미국 프로야구 메이저리그 스타들은 서울 곳곳을 누비며 추억을 쌓았으며 동시에 한국 야구 팬들도 서울에서 MLB 스타들과 만나는 멋진 경험을 했는데요. 현재 많은 미국 방송들이 MLB 서울 개막전에 대해 전하고 있습니다.
Before this unfolded, a lot of pomp and circumstance in Seoul, the 9th international opener outside the U.S. and Canada.
It was awesome. I woke up for it.
I definitely woke up.
It was awesome, man. See Chan-Ho Park right there with two jerseys sighted. He had a Padres and a Dodgers at the same time. That was pretty cool.
Successful on both sides.
First MLB player ever born in South Korea, Chan-Ho Park there, pitched for both ball clubs, throws out that first ball. And here's Ha-Sung Kim at shortstop, by the way. And here's Ha-Sung Kim, big star in Korean baseball, rousing ovation, helmet out to the crowd. And he's been a big success in the United States as well.
Major League Baseball fever has taken over Seoul. Tickets for this game sold out within minutes. Fans arrived early for this first ever official MLB game in South Korea.
I'm so lucky, I don't have to fly to America. That's most important. I save a lot of money.
Highlight moment, mega Japanese star Shohei Ohtani, newly signed to the Dodgers for $700 million. For Korean star Ha-Sung Kim, it's a triumphant return home.
They're going to be, I think, inspired by some of the stars that they're seeing. Players that look like them.
일단 샌디에이고 파드리스의 김하성 선수.
He studies his idols' every move.
The excitement is building as the Dodgers get set to play their first ever regular season games in Seoul, South Korea.
This series is the first time Major League Baseball is playing regular season games in this country. It's going to be the first time Shohei Ohtani is making his debut with the Dodgers after signing his $700 million contract this offseason. But maybe more importantly and more notably this week, it's been a huge event for fans both locally here in Korea, globally. These tickets are some of the hardest tickets to get, I think, all year. It's a lot of fans from Japan trying to come here, seeing Ohtani, and you're getting a lot of different mixtures of that from the Korean fans, from the Japanese fans, from the American fans. And again, it's all going to coalesce with two games that are going to be really interesting. Major League Baseball, Korean baseball, and the entire baseball community a chance to kind of showcase the game in a different forum in front of a different group of spectators and in a different way. One of the things we've heard from almost every player with the Dodgers is how much they've enjoyed exploring around Seoul. A lot of them have gone to the night markets.
Food, I couldn't even tell you what we had. Started out with the potato tornado, which was awesome. One was half cheese, half Cajun.
특히 한국 야구의 뜨거운 응원 문화에 감탄을 감추지 못하고 있습니다. 외신이 한국 프로야구에 관심을 둔 건 이번이 처음은 아닌데요. 그렇게 궁금하던 한국의 응원 문화를 드디어 직접 경험하게 됐으니 온갖 방송에서 이 놀라운 경험에 대해서 전하지 않을 수 없겠죠.
It's a final from Seoul, South Korea. The Dodgers open the season winning 5-2 over the Padres. Carl Ravitch and Eduardo Perez were on the call, and they join us now from South Korea. The crowd felt almost like a soccer crowd there. How would you describe maybe the difference in how they see baseball there and how we see it here?
It's interactive. They're involved with not only, I think, the play on the field, they're very involved with the cheerleaders. Whatever's going on in front of them, they're kind of participating with. In between innings, like when the half inning ends, the lights go out. So this is a thing now in all of sports venues. We're in a commercial. Lights go out and darkness descends and everybody's got these wristbands with different color lights on them. So when there's no action on the field, and they're all very active. So to me, this is one of those participation type. You get a trophy. You come in, you get a trophy because you're participating, and everybody is doing it. That to me is the biggest difference. And to your point, that's what soccer is. They all get involved, and it's not just because there's a great corner kick or a header. It's because they're at the event.
What do you make of that, though, as a former player, Eduardo?
I think it's interesting. Plus the lights on and off. We've seen it already through Major League Baseball, but here they took it to another level. We had a concert, 10-minute concert before from one of the K-pop groups. And it's just a really interesting dynamic that people understand that they're going to see a show, not just a baseball game. And they've done it for years. This goes on from the 80s on, and this is part of their baseball culture. And I remember when we were doing the KBO, they had told us, I wish you guys could see it with the full stands, the way that they take their baseball serious, but at the same time, they know they're going to have a good time as a fan base.
They're joining us from Seoul, South Korea.
You're right about the crowd. When we're watching it, it felt like there was chants that were organized and they were doing things in the crowd that felt almost like, when you watch those Southern college football games and there's chants going on, or definitely soccer, where the chants are very organized and team by team.
It's a full-on experience when you watch this game or you go to a game like this because the crowd is into it, and soccer is that way. Soccer, a chant will just start. We usually wait for we're conditioned to wait for the action. Over there, they don't wait. They create the action themselves.
You're around it every day. That's been the biggest thing that stands out is the ballpark. The atmosphere was really interesting, really different. You had drums going, you had cheerleaders wearing jerseys of the different teams on either foul line. You had fans standing and chanting the whole time. Mookie Betts compared it to a winter league kind of game.
Everybody's locked in. Everybody's watching the game, enjoying the game.
On top of that, they've really enjoyed the atmosphere in the ballpark, the way the fans interact with them during the game, the way that they're cheering, and their atmosphere here compares to and differs from, a typical MLB stadium.
It's been awesome. The atmosphere's been great. It's been very electric. I like the in-between inning, or while the inning's going on, the songs and the sound. Yeah, it's been awesome so far.
This series in Seoul also showcases Korean baseball culture. It's a marriage between sport and K-pop music. Fans sing and dance non-stop during the game, regardless of the score. In Korean baseball culture, winning isn't everything. Fans want to be entertained, and tonight they were. For the very first time, the best players on the planet came to play in their own country.
잠시 안내드리겠습니다. 지난번 원더 채널에서 진행했던 백진삼 행사에서 많은 분들이 폭발적인 반응을 보여주셨는데요. 섭취 후 효과를 보신 분들이 또 구매할 수 없냐는 문의가 정말 많이 들어와서 추가 물량을 확보, 한 번 더 최저가로 구매할 수 있게 준비를 마쳤습니다. 백진삼은 자연산삼의 DNA를 99% 동일하게 복제해서 150년 이상 된 감정가가 3억 원인 자연산삼을 먹는 것과 같은 효능을 담아낸 제품으로 한 포당 진세노사이드가 무려 57mg이나 들어있습니다. 그래서 그 어떤 제품보다도 그 효과가 탁월한데요. 백진삼 공식 홈페이지에는 이미 이 효과를 경험한 5,000개 이상의 후기들이 올라와 있으며 7일 이내 효과가 없을 시 100% 환불이라는 조건을 내걸고 있는 만큼 엄청난 자신감으로 무장한 제품입니다. 특히 몸에 좋은 성분이 최대한 체내에 흡수될 수 있도록 스위스 제네바 국제신기술에서 금상을 수여한 나노 공법으로 제작되어 그 어떤 제품과도 비교할 수 없는 효과를 나타내고 있는데요. 이 백진삼은 남녀노소 모두가 먹을 수 있는 제품으로 인터넷 최저가보다도 훨씬 저렴한 129,900원에 제공하고 있으며 3+1, 5+2, 7+3 혜택으로 더 많이 구매하실수록 더 저렴해집니다. 관심이 있으신 분은 고정 댓글에 있는 링크로 들어가셔서 상세한 상품 설명과 후기들을 읽어보시고 구매하시기 바랍니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 원다였습니다.